Yo, what's going on, guys? All Around Reptiles here, and today we are going to talk about how to properly handle gargoyles or crested geckos or any arboreal type of gecko that are closely related to gargoyles and cresties. So let's get straight into the video. Before this video starts, I want to tell you about my new merch store, allaroundreptiles.shop. There will be a link in the description if you want to go check it out. There's only one design on it right now, but there will be more in the future. Just a lot of people on Etsy like to ghost me. And if you use AAR25, you will get 25% off your purchase. So go check it out, and let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first we're going to go over how to properly pick up your said gargoyle, crested gecko, or even lychee, but lychees get a lot bigger than gargoyles do. So this is one of my gargoyles, Goliath, and I have two of them, so in the next few months I'll be able to breed them, but he's just in the simple enclosure. He will go into this beautiful enclosure. If you want to go see the series, you can go see it. Well, currently he is kind of just chilling, so let me put the camera down for a second. Alright, so the last example was a pretty bad example, but you want to try to use both hands for this and kind of just there you go. Sometimes they'll go easier than others, and also that is another thing. Jumping, we'll get to that next, but you basically want to corral them into one little area. Let's see if you will sit one more time. Oh, stay. Alright. So you just want to go, okay, and he's jumped onto me. Alright. Let's come back here one more time, bud. You got this. So we're just going to basically corral him and pick him up. So that's how you pick up your new gargoyle. Now let's get on to jumping. So now we're going to get onto the jumping / handling side of this. So right now he will not jump. He is not thinking of jumping. Once they get into a squatting position, like you were seeing right now, they will want to jump. And also, if they're starting to get more stressed out and trying to run away and jump a lot more, I would say put them down, because they're getting pretty stressed out. And it's not easy for them, or it gets a lot harder for you to handle. And also, one tip that I just learned off of my own, learning of how to handle these animals, because there aren't very many videos online on how to handle these animals, because they can be kind of difficult to handle at times. But I would say either sit on the ground or sit like on your bed or somewhere lower to the ground or on a surface that is not, for me, basically 4 feet below. So if they do manage to miss your hand or something stupid, like my gargoyles have done many times before I really knew how to handle them, they won't take a horrible tumble. And also, another way to not let them jump is just keep your fingers moving. If they're getting close to an edge, like he kind of is right now, but he's kind of just sitting there mesmerized by the, I assume it's you, because I can see the screen. Also, the camera is very tilted. Wow, let me fix that. Alright, so I think that's fixed. I don't know, it looks straighter to me. But another way is just to keep them moving on your hand, like I am right now, actually. So, So, he just managed to catch himself right there. But this is another good reason why you should not just let your animals... Also, he is a lot younger than what an adult would be, so he is a lot harder to handle. So I would say don't handle them as often when they're young. When they get to be more adults, they don't take as risky of jumps, and they're also a lot calmer. So we're gonna get him back up in my hand here. Keeping them moving is a very good way to not let them jump. Also, if you can see where their head is being pointed at, basically keep your other hand as a blocker, to basically cut that sight line. And most times, if you're just holding it like at an angle right here, they will jump past it. They don't have the greatest aim, shall we say, and also their hands aren't as grippy when they're young, so they can literally jump on to your like chest and just literally just like ricochet. Now, I've managed to catch them, but doesn't happen every single time. And also, as you saw in the first part of the video, he was super light when I was getting him out, but now, and he's just jumped again onto, like, literally right underneath the tripod. This is not helpful. Thank you. So don't focus on me, focus on the animal. Oh, and he's jumped onto the camera. All right. But he's darkened a lot. So when he was really light, he was not fired up, as the gecko community calls it. They are little spazzes. They can be very, they can hurt themselves if you're not careful. So that's just, so a few ways is to keep them moving, and as I've shown you, that they will start to perch like this and get their back legs pretty close to their front legs, and then they will want to jump. So just keep that sight barrier kind of blocked, and I would suggest not handling them for very long. They're not like a bearded dragon that will sit on your shoulder and do nothing. They are not those type of animals, but also they can be really cool to watch run around at night. Now, of course, as soon as you turn on the light, they most likely will just freeze in place and not do anything. So this is one of my gargoyles that I will be soon breeding with the other gargoyle that I will get out right now. See, he almost just missed my hand. So let's put him away and get out the other little lunatic. So this is Twizzler. I'm getting a lot more B-roll right now that you are watching, but she is a red stripe. Goliath is a normal, and soon I will be breeding them. They are really small right now, but hopefully in the next, Goliath was born on February 4th, and they'll be ready to breed in about like 4 or 5 months. So we're getting to the point where you will be able to actually purchase some of my animals. Not only the merch, link is in the description. 25% if you use code AAR, please. Thank you. But they are really cool, and I love them. But yeah, those are some of the ways that you can prevent your animal from jumping and hurting themselves, because they can, when they're young, they can be a little jumpy. And also, every animal is an individual, so she's a lot more of a jumper. And also, don't let them get onto your back, because then you can't see them, and it makes it a lot harder for you to actually figure out where they are. So it's another good tip. Don't let them get on your back. But alright, well, that is going to do it for this video of All Around Reptiles. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on the next video.